So first of all, I have to start by saying thank you to defense, to the Timbers Army, everyone that was in the stadium today supporting us. You were amazing. You were amazing. You brought the energy to a high level. You supported us in an amazing way, felt back again like the real Seattle Portland game. The game that you always want to be part of, the game you always wanted to participate, and with that energy from our fans that was amazing. So that, for even more that reason, it is tough to be able to see a result like this in a game against Seattle. Definitely hurts because it is a rival, and in our home to lose 6-2 is probably indescribable to be able to explain the feeling that you have to have. So from my part, I'm sorry because you showed up today. So thank you so much to all of you that were here today. And it's very unfortunate because we started very well. We started the game that we wanted. We did so many great things. We were able to be dominant in so many ways in the first half. And when we came back in the second half, at the beginning, we came back very strong. We were able to tie 2-2. And then we gave up the lead. And then we gave up some goals that some were spectacular from their part. Some others, our fault. So it's difficult because when you play so well the way we did the first half and part of the second half, and then you see the score, is not good enough. Has to be much better. Has to be much better from every player. It has to be much better from every staff member. Has to be better from everyone, starting from me. We came here with the right ideas and we play those ideas and we execute the plan that we came here to do, and it worked. We were better than Seattle. The first half, we're better than Seattle coming from the second half. But it's not only better that it's going to get you results. It's being more aggressive in the moments when you have the opportunity to be able to score and capitalize in those moments. They did. They found a way, even in those moments when they didn't have something, they create something out of nothing. And it's credit to them. It's credit to how much they put in the game. But it hurts more because of the reason, because of the way we play. Because we play very well, and this game should have been different. But this is the second time that it's happening, that it happens. Because also, last time that we played them at home, when we lost 2-1, it was the same. So we need to be much better. And ultimately, if you allow too many goals against, you're not going to win games. Because at 2-0, 2 goals should be able to give you a lot more than what we got today. So again, thank you so much, all of you, because you were amazing today. And I apologize because you deserve better in a day like today when you showed up and gave us so much energy and so much support and so much passion. We'll continue to work. We'll continue to give everything that we have. And we have to continue to push because we have a whole second season to make sure that at least we can get into the playoff. But today it hurt.
Right, we will open it up to questions, starting with Matt Pence.
Gio, I was watching your body language as they went down the field and scored that 7th goal, or the 6th goal, sorry. I was just wondering what was going through your head in that moment. And then you had to kind of gather yourself to then go and shake hands with the opposing coaches and the referees. And how difficult is it in a moment like this to just kind of like recenter yourself and be able to do that part of it when I'm sure you're still a little bit shocked by what happened?
More than shocked, upset, angry, not happy at all to, as I said, besides the result is just the support that we had from the fans today and the way we play, especially in the first half and coming into the second half and seeing this result. It's just something that is unfortunate. And the body language is because I believe that we're better than that. I believe that we have to be more competitive and we have to make sure that we don't allow goals like the ones that we allowed today. I mean, if we look at the free kick of Ruiz, I mean, how can you stop that? The corner from Medranda, how can you stop that? But there were many moments that we could have been better. And we should have also capitalized more on the great opportunities that we had because we played very well. And then you say, how can you play so well when you lose 6-2? And that's the thinking. How can we allow so many goals in a game that we started so well? And that's something that we have to make sure that we now analyze. Each player of the Timbers, each coaching staff of the Timbers have to own this personally and has to own the fact that today we lost against Seattle, our biggest rival, when our fans showed up and we did not give our fans what they deserve. So the body language is because I hurt at that moment. Is difficult. And then, listen, after the game, there's respect with each other. There's respect with Brian, with their coaching staff, with our coaching staff. But when we compete, we feel it like every single fan that loves the Timbers feels it as well.
Next, we'll go to Paul Danzer.
Hey, Gio, just talking about the transition defense, because it seemed like about 3 or 4 of those Seattle chances were they were just able to get on the counter and create stuff. Was that a lack of balance as far as where you were positionally, or what did you see in that aspect?
Yes, we knew that Seattle, I mean, we played to be dominant on the field. We played to try to keep possession, to be proactive, to pressure higher, to create opportunities, to keep the ball. We played to try to be the dominant team today. And we knew that part of playing like that, we had to be good also in managing their counters. They're very fast. They have good players that can create difficult moments out of nothing, as I said. And they're clinical when they get close to the goal. We knew that this was a possibility. I mean, we can opt to close ourselves, close every space, as we have done sometimes in the past, and we have won matches like that. But the reality is that we knew that in the way we were going to play today, that their counter was going to be a possibility. We just needed to be better. Many times we were good, but it's not enough to be a few times not good to allow them to be able to find those goals that they did. 2 goals in the first half that we just have to be better. And the counters created the moments in which then they had the possibility to be able to have the set pieces. And it's not about the set pieces, because I think we are defending very well the set pieces. They just found those moments, and as I said before, they capitalize on a big way. So it was part of the plan that we knew was going to happen today, but unfortunately we were not good enough to be able to stop it. And we have to continue to work.
Next, we'll go to Caitlin Murray.
Gio, this is the fifth time this season the Timbers have lost by 3 or more goals. At this point, do you feel you have the defensive players to improve your results, and how do you get the back line more in sync?
Yeah, I think that it's not a problem of the defenders. When we have gotten these results, which has been, I think, about 5 times this season, talking about 3 goals or more, never, if I remember well, since I'm the coach of the Timbers, we never lost any games more than 4 goals. And I think this is the 5th game in which we lost more than 3 goals, and it has nothing to do with the defenders. It has to do with the entire team, the way we defended, because we need to be better all around, and we need to, in some moments, just be a little bit better, to sacrifice maybe a little bit more. And the guys worked hard. It's not about the guys not putting the work in, but it just needs to be better from the entire team in being a little more solid defensively, not give up so many goals like this, because then it's difficult to win if you concede too many goals.
Last question, we'll go to Kyle Pennell.
Just continuing on defense, and you mentioned there's some goals today where you throw your hands up and say, what can I do? But then there's 8 goals in 2 home games, and watching the Salt Lake game and then also tonight, why do you think that's been, or how would you diagnose the defense? You talked a little bit about it being a team-wide thing. Could you just expand on that, and how do you fix that going into a 5-game road stretch, especially with some difficult games on the schedule?
Yeah, so against RSL, yes, they found 2 goals. I thought in that game we defended well. So 2 lapses, 2 moments, and we allow 2 goals. And as I said, it needs to be better. But we defended well. We were strong defensively, and that's why we won that game. But in defending well that day, we still conceded 2 goals, and that's not good. Today, it was different because there were other moments in which, after they found the 4-2, we just lost it a little bit, gave up too much of space, and we just have to continue to work, continue to believe. I think first of all is a belief of the entire team to make sure that we engage in that everyone has to work defensively in order for us to be able to do well. And it's important when you try to be a team that has the ball, that opens up, that looks to be an attacking team. You have to be even more thorough with your defending, because sometimes you will have moments of 1v1. Sometimes you will, have to handle the counters, and that we need to, do much better than we did today. We just have to continue to work with the entire team and believe in the work and believe that we can achieve that and be much better than we've been so far. Because yes, so far we have allowed too many goals, and that's not a good thing. It's been good that we're still scoring. We're getting there and creating opportunities, but we need to be more solid.